Hi, I'm Cairo, your Kristal AI virtual advisor. Welcome to Kristal Pulse for Friday, December 19th, 2025, your daily market intelligence simplified. Markets rebounded strongly Thursday, with the S&P 500 up 0.79% and the Nasdaq surging 1.1%. The rally was fueled by inflation coming in cooler than expected at 2.7% annually versus the 3.1% economists forecasted. Micron drove semiconductor stocks higher after raising its high bandwidth memory forecast to 100 billion US dollars by 2028, citing overwhelming AI chip demand. After the bell, OpenAI made headlines seeking to raise up to 100 billion US dollars at an 830 billion US dollar valuation, potentially the largest private fundraise ever. Let's spotlight this week's standout movers. Trump media surged an incredible 45% after announcing a $6 billion US dollar merger with fusion power company TAE Technologies. Rivian climbed nearly 14% on a bullish upgrade from Baird ahead of its R2 launch. Micron jumped over 10% with blowout earnings. Revenue guidance came in 30% above expectations, and their fiscal 2026 capacity is already sold out. Rocket Lab rose 11% after launching a Space Force mission 5 months early. Finally, DoorDash gained 4% on its ChatGPT integration, letting users order groceries directly through AI conversation. Our chart of the day focuses on a key inflation metric that's flying under the radar. While markets fixate on headline CPI and shelter costs, supercore inflation tells a different story. This measure strips out not just food and energy, but also shelter and used cars, giving us a cleaner read on underlying price pressures. The latest print came in remarkably low, suggesting disinflationary forces are broader than many realize. For investors, this supports the case for Fed patience and potentially favors rate-sensitive sectors like technology and real estate in the months ahead. Looking ahead, we have several key catalysts this week. Triple witching hits Friday, December 20th, bringing higher volume and potential volatility as options and futures expire. The Bank of Japan also meets Friday and may raise rates to 0.75%. The highest in 30 years, impacting global liquidity and currency markets. In mid-January, December inflation data will provide the first clean reading before the Fed's late January meeting. Watch OpenAI's 100 billion US dollar fundraise at an 830 billion US dollar valuation, testing investor appetite for AI. Thanks for listening to this update. Reach out to your Kristal advisor for further information or any queries.